was supposed to move Christmas week. Everything was set. I had an apartment. I was packed, and I had movers. Even the timing was perfect, as most agencies are closed for the Christmas and New Year's holidays. So I wasn't even going to miss a day of work. And then I backed out of the apartment. I rented 2 storage rooms for my things after asking my daughter if I can stay there for a few weeks until I find a new place. And yes, I had a legitimate reason for backing out, but that's a story for another day. My whole life is made up of those 8 million stories in the Naked City. And where do I live? In the Naked City. So, I was staying at my daughter's house for what I thought would be only a few weeks. I took the Long Island Railroad to work. I had my own bedroom and bathroom, so we all had our own privacy, which was a good thing because it didn't take me weeks to find a place. It took me months. So other than the frustration, all was well with the world. Sort of. I was a member of the Advertising Production Club, and when I attended any event, I either knew no one or everyone. This was either April or early May, and it was their welcome spring party, an evening where I knew everyone and had an amazing time. I arrived back at my daughter's home feeling happy and peppy and bursting with love until she told me they were moving to Florida for business purposes, that they had just put the house on the market and they had to be there by the end of June. So much for happy, peppy, and bursting with love. Once I was able to speak, everything that came out of my mouth was politically incorrect. Like, you're taking my babies from me. How could you do this? Oh, you get the picture. So now we're both crying. She keeps saying, come with us. And I keep saying, you're taking my babies from me. It was an extremely tough time, and it lasted a long time. But as always, we get through them. Sometimes better than others. Sometimes it takes longer than other times, but we always make it through. This happened a few years ago, and I still miss them, but I did stop crying. And I'm there when they need me, as always. I finally found an apartment, although I did cut it close as it was only several weeks before they had to leave. And we lived through that unbelievably painful time of actually saying goodbye. I'm not sure you remember this, but I did do a story about the fact that I can't say goodbye, so you can imagine what this was like. I missed them all so much that my heart hurt. So I went there often. I went for every holiday, every occasion, including birthdays, grandparents' day at their school, each graduation from kindergarten through high school, when somebody sneezed, and just because I needed a hug. And of course, I cried every time I left. So, have you experienced a separation of those proportions? And did you remain politically correct at that moment?